Right, hello again. Let's just continue our little Waterworld building out. So for those of you joining in, it's a big old map and we're trying to connect everything and we can use boats. So we're actually kind of like something between a quarter and a third done-ish. This looks a bit like films. Okay. So the usuals is that we get people stuff sorted, generally out of habit. Habit or hobbit. Hobbitses. Yeah, if the plural of hobbit is hobbitses, then the plural of habit is logically habitses. Isn't that so? Oh, we have two people boats here, a medium one and a large one. Now, alone, large one. Mm. When this town's just casually missing out. Okay. So for all the steel compatible stuff, we are going to just bring it here because there's a metalworks, and while it's financially not the most viable idea, but I actually don't care, I'm nonetheless going to start with fish. Because what I want is to get the port going. Because port being a primary industry, it's on our bucket list of have to do's. It's 90. I don't really get this though. Like, if you can supply farm supplies to a farm to make more cows, or technically to cows to propagate, really, then why cannot you supply farm supplies to I almost said fish yard, but you get the idea. Like, you're essentially capable of making cows make more cows, but you're not capable of making fish make more fish. And why? Like, you're capable of making more food make more food. That's actually being used, but fine. Yeah, I mean, you get the gist. Okay, you are in my way. Ah, shh. Fine. Well, you've heard that. Bad for you. Okay. I mean, I want a. Would be nice to have a search bar up here. might be my next thing. Like, if you were paying attention to my blabberings I mentioned earlier, that I patched the game here and there. Not food though. Food. Okay, fine, go. So we want, okay, I keep saying engineering samples, but engineering supplies, so 184, when it triples, it's going to be, okay, I want things. Let's go medium chemicals. I said make one. And that can go between this and that. Go. We then get a bunch of small engineering supplies. Go away before I misclick. And then do another which goes here. Another one that goes here. I have a tendency to be particularly stupid. Two coal mines, 2 iron mines. I have 3. That doesn't count. It's the 4th. See, this is my problem. The screen's just so incredibly busy. I can't find stuff. You lot, go. So this is sorted. That this one's not. Good. Go. I don't know why I closed that. That was a stupid idea. So we basically want world domination. Imagine living on this island and then a company comes in and in the scope of a few months digs through the whole thing and floods it with water. Okay, let's do coal. I don't know why I'm pausing. Probably because I'm hoping I can keep track of things better, which is an obvious fallacy. 1, 2, go, and then I want to clone another one, which will just go between these two, and that's, this is 180, 180, but it's much closer. Then, and then I don't know, a medium. Okay, everyone, bleep off. Okay, it's 225. We'll definitely have 2 of these because once stuff kicks in, it's going to be probably not enough. This is also 225. Docs. I don't really like that name. We still, I know I closed it, but as chemicals is being taken. Like what's going on? So clay. Um, so you take engineering supplies as usual. You. Clay 180, eh? Well, we're not going far. Yeah, money is not the best indicator of what's going on here. And then from here, we basically want to haul off goods and bring it back here. Goods large. I'll come off of it. I'll do 2, but I don't actually think we need that. Okay, I want this kind of retained this time because that's getting silly. And then I want steel. We only do very large steel boats because it just basically works. Docks and this. Just do 2. What am I missing? So you will eventually get goods, you will eventually get food, and you will eventually get stuff. I think we're acceptable. Mm. So this is still missing out. I'm reasonably sure, yes. Let's fix that. Scrap. Okay, this is definitely not working. Yeah, nope. That actually needs to go there. What a good work. Mm. Totally unconvinced about some of these. Can we? Okay, can we make sense of this madness? Oh, and scrap metal, small. Like, a lot of you. I actually don't believe we need 4. I know it's not been doing anything and stuff, but don't. I'm looking for this. Okay. With our fake France with the fake French boats eating fake croissants. I know being stereotypical is frowned upon, but at one time at band camp, if you get the reference, or this one time at whichever job of mine, it's let's say it was a French bank. I think it was second day or something, and yeah, it was second or Thursday, third day, and 9 a.m. in the office, there's this French lady explaining loudly in English to another French lady or someone. It's 9 a.m. They were out of croissants. She was very upset. I was like, yep. Okay. So there should be some form of I actually want to have things move around a little. See how the balances go. So this is definitely not getting sort of attention it is required here. Go. Then you weird, not the people part, the clay part. Also, I don't really understand why we're having this separately, but fine. Just casually losing money here. Okay, everyone bleep off. We still have an ungodly amount of coal here. I just said take all the clay. They're going to go wherever, I think, and then come back. Tanker? No, I don't need that big chemicals. What's going on here? That appears to be... What is... Oh, CH chemicals. Now this, I don't want it. Scrap metal. Am I? I only have one steel. Hello? Nope. We don't need that many. And 500 tons of coal is not that much, really. Un moment. Okay, so we're vaguely sorted, apart from this. Yeah, why are you not going there? You don't take us to work. Vaguely better. You still have your invalid station, or you're just being silly? You're just being silly. Come on. Okay, 2,000 odd tons, fine. It's only 500 tons. FT. Yeah, well, that's not going to work, is it? Bump this to medium. I'll bump this to small. And I'll bump this down. Okay, just need to make sure stuff happens, because precisely there's the occasional lack of happening. So that gets bumped. I think this is not that good, because Whitgift is definitely not getting bumped to... I don't know what this is. Castle Point? $180, this is Castle Point. Oh yeah, 180 tons. I'm just not paying attention. It's a bit too bad that this can't be anything other than livestock. I'm finding it a little odd. Okay. So apart from the explicit foodie things, we should generally be okay. Yeah, there's a fair bit of chemicals here. Okay, chemicals medium. We'll encourage them both not to be silly. Okay, all of these are very much worthy of being updated. See, this is why I don't care so much about that million odd liters of chemicals. It's because we're not using such. And you keep losing money. Very suspicious. You now have chemicals. I am finding this weird. I mean, I think it's just the wrong thing. Okay, said something about goods. That's a good goods Excel. That's definitely not a goods Excel, buddy. Okay. If I actually get that stuff sorted, and this should sort itself. Goods L. Can we L a few more? I did not want that. Okay, let's attempt to focus a bit on food. So my own sake, that I have a vague idea as to what's going on. Map. None. And have a look at dairies. There's one dairy and one dairy farm. I really don't like dealing with all this foodie crap. Like, give me a... This is so weird. Okay, not sure how to do this so they don't overlap. Joy. Nice one. No penalty for it. Overkill. Okay, so these guys make livestock. I want a small livestock boat. go down the world till the end of days. It's the Flying Dutchman. So we want this and this pinned. Evilville. I should have put my HQ there. I am told that there's another place that supplies cows on this island. Dairy farm. Oh, this. Okay. Then we want. So we have the stockyard. We're dealing with it. There's a dairy on the corner, so we can get the milk. Yeah. You take milk. It's not the end of the world if I happen to miss out on something, because we'll just collate stuff at the end. And make sure it's done. It's funny that there are no empty islands. Like, empty. Do we need foreign supplies? Can I even do small, because this actually outputs. Wow. Meh. Oops. Don't know. Make extra small. Always make more. Make ship babies. Baby ships. No, I want you to not have any orders, you idiot. And then this one can go and, well, you know what. So the only thing that's still kind of outstanding is getting the food out and the alcohol. So what I'm thinking is get a medium food. And then do a bunch of pickups. Pick up. So the thing is, this actually takes, well, I'll just lose money on it, won't I? There's no version of events where this calculates. Be odd, but fine. So theoretically, anyway, ooh, lots of clay. Where's my clay boat? Better. I'm not happy with what's going on here. I'm equivalently not happy with what's going on here. There's a lot of milk here that's not being picked up. And food. That was the huge chemicals that we don't actually care about. Like, honestly, I'm reasonably sure that we could revamp some of the logic here. How's that working? That's Meteor. What's Meteor? You are... Then that's Meteor. This is not working on any level. Okay. Because that's supposed to be more like Marstein. No, 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 don't do that, don't do that. Because this is small. I want the medium stuff. So, Marstein. And then this is supposed to be almost anything, but governance. So now we have this who's trying to do 278,000, and you are trying to do 230,000. And then chemical Excel doesn't need to exist. That can bump very large. That really doesn't need to be that big. This is just Just want to make sure these actually happen. So meteor, fine. I think this is the meteor block. Totally all over the place. Einstein, meteor, start. Extra small doesn't need to do anything, and these guys are all the same. So cool. It's pretty much all over the place. Don't so much care about engineering supplies, to be honest. I don't want them to be bigger, is the point. You are making money. Oh, because it's transfer boat. Fish generally not relevant. Weird. It's making a lot of money, but okay, so this is kind of being handled with Excel. Yeah, fine. Not fine. Are you full load or something? No. Oh, okay. Well, new category. Loot large. I want to know what large flutes we can do because I've lost track of things. Cadiz. Going to be probably Cadiz. So you are 180. I can make it. Well, yeah, I think it's Cadiz. So, okay, you lot go in here. Fine. I'm actually tempted to get a third one in there. Good is only large and X large, although this one's an obvious overkill. On 1-3. Where are you going to? Oh, because it's on full load. Well, don't. Marstein needs to be. Where's Marstein? I don't know about this whole logic. Can we agree on something in between? Still all over the place. 14. And I presume this would be because it's not a full load. Okay, well, if you're not a full load, then up you go. Just casually disappearing. Livestock. this is supposed to be X small, so meteor goes down to with gift. That's hardly fine, but fine. The place, probably everything to milestone. I think the provenance is not correct. Much easier playing with trains. Excel. Well, that's gonna be easy, except we don't need this. You do not want to be there. I'm kind of thinking though that what's the situation? Yeah. So what are you all? Provenance. Province. Oh, province you are. Okay, I can make those much smaller. Bump. 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 So not even correct, but fine. Close enough. Okay, we have 13 minutes. Hold on. Amazon's being stupid. Fine. Yeah, I need to pick something up. One sec. Right, back. Amazon has a tendency to leave stuff where they shouldn't. Okay, I actually don't quite remember where I was 10 minutes ago, which is marvelous. You know what? No idea what I was doing. I think I was here. And I think I was dealing with alcohol. Yeah, so the fruit needs taking someplace, and I think that will kind of cover this island, and the fruit needs to be taken there. Fine. And that will solve some of our problems in life. And once that's done, I'm going to cut this one a little short because I have to head out, and then I kind of realized that things would have been okay. Why is this? Okay, Castle Point needs to meteor. Like pronto. And then this is Castle Point. Fine. So clone one of these, everyone else get out. Yeah, so the Amazon misdelivery interfered with my timing plans a little. Said get out. Like there's a huge sign downstairs. Don't leave things here. Also, if they really have to leave, like they're supposed to bring things up. But no, never mind. And even downstairs, there's a place much better suited to leave items where it's a lot less likely that they grow legs and disappear. But no. Okay, alcohol comes here. And we do a booze boat. I don't trust you. You come here and go. Except I'm not in a depot, so that's not a go. Right, okay, so this island is also check. We're actually in 52 minutes, it's not too bad. I think in the next episode we'll go to this one. Yeah, just kind of in here. There's a town here. We'll do Slugsgate. Google Bridge. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it here so I can hopefully remember that I wanted to do that. Thanks for watching. Apologies for the slight interruption. And yeah, see you next time. Any interactions, feel free to interact. You know where to find me. Thank you. Bye bye.